Here we have a SAT math question. There is a figure given over here. So point O is the center of the circle above and the measure of angle OAB is 30 degree. If the length of the segment OC is 18, what is the length of arc AB? So they are asking us to find the length of this arc AB. And we have the information that is the measure of angle OAB. That is OAB is 30 degree and the length of the line segment OC is 18. Actually, OC represents the radius of the circle because O is the center of the circle and P is a point on the circle. So the distance between the center and any point on the circle is called radius. So the radius is 18 and OA, OB. So these two line segments also represent the radius of the circle. So the length of OA is 18, the length of OB also 18. Now let's consider the triangle OAB. It is an isosceles triangle. So because two sides of the triangle are equal, OA and OB. So whenever two sides are equal in a triangle, the angle measures, the interior angles which are opposite to the sides of equal length must be equal in measure. So this angle measure and the angle measure at B over here, both of them are opposite to the sides of equal length. So the angle measure over here and the angle measure over here must be equal. Already we know that the angle measure over here is 30 degree and this angle measure also must be 30 degree. And we can use the angle sum property of triangle to get the measure of the angle over here. So because in any triangle, the three interior angles will add up to 180. So here we know the measure of this interior angle, and we have to find the measure of this interior angle. Since the sum of the three interior angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree, so to get the measure of the interior angle at the center here, so I can add these two interior angles 30 and 30, so I'm getting 60 degree. It has to be subtracted from 180. When I do so, I'm getting 120 degree angle measure here. So now we can verify. We can add these three interior angles and we have to get 180 degree. Yes, we are getting 180 because 30 plus 2 30 is 60, 60 positive 120, 180 degree. Okay, now, according to the question, we have to find the length of the arc AB and the central angle of this arc AB is 120 degree. And we have formula to find the length of the arc. Let me write the formula here. So the length of arc in any circle is equal to theta over 360 degree times the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r. Okay, here theta is the central angle of the arc. Now, our aim is to find the length of arc AB. Let me write out here the length of arc AB equals to, since we find the length of arc AB, so instead of theta, we have to plug in the central angle of the arc AB. The central angle of the arc AB is 120 degree. So we can plug in 120 degree over here, divided by 360 degree times 2 pi times. So here R represents the radius of the circle. So we know that the radius of the circle is 18. We can plug in 18 for R. So 120 degree goes into 120 one times and 120 goes into 360 three times. 3 goes into 3 one times and 3 goes into 18 6 times. So then we get 1 times 2 pi is 2 pi. 2 pi times 6 is 12 pi and the denominator is 1 that we don't have to mention. So now I got the length of arc AB, that is 12 pi. So we find 12 pi in option B. So the correct answer choice for this question is option B.